Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Generic News Anchor 69 bringing you the evening news for tonight. This evening we have CEO, President, and Director of the video game parent company Activision. Please welcome Robert Kotick.
Hello everyone, please feel free to call me Bobby. I hope you realize you personally owe me $686 every time you say my name or any derivations thereof.
Okay I guess. Anyway, we're here tonight to discuss what's going on concerning the recent decision to axe the Guitar Hero franchise, so to speak.
Well, what else is there to say? I mean, it had to be done. It was inevitable that it was going to happen. I'm not going to do it unless it directly benefits me in my wallet, if you catch my drift. And by wallet I mean my penis.
Bobby, that's extremely inappropriate.
I'm just kidding. Of course I'm referring to my wallet, obviously. Who the hell do you think I am, Britney Spears? By the way, you owe me another $686. Copyrights, baby. Gotta love him.
Alright, excuse me? Jack? I don't think I can work with this guy anymore.
What do you mean you can't work with me? I answered your goddamn question and my stocks and shares are worth zillions, so I bet you could only imagine how much my time is worth.
Then I need you to concentrate and do your hardest to stay with me here. It's really quite difficult without your cooperation.
That's what she said.
Are you freaking kidding me? Alright Robert, take your goddamn mic off.
No, I'm sorry. Keep going please. I'll answer any question you ask.
Okay. Upon what reasoning was your decision based upon to discontinue the popular series? One of the most celebrated rhythm games out there, right behind Harmonix's Rock Band.
Well, you see, Miss 69, I figured that since this particular series is no longer profitable for me and my wallet that we just nip it in the bud and call it a day. I mean, it's just a video game, right?
The Guitar Hero franchise has been around for more than 5 years, and has become a staple in pop culture. I would hardly call shutting down the series nipping it in the bud.
Yeah, but still. You can only play a game with 4 plastic squares for so long before it gets a little dull.
Excuse me, 4 plastic squares?
What, haven't you ever played Guitar Hero before? You know, like the 4 plastic squares near the bottom of the guitar, and when you spin the button it'll play a song, and then there's this long part that when you whack it, it'll activate some power that gives you quadruple points.
Okay.
You see, I like to be there with the community to answer all their questions and incorporate all of their ideas to create the next best game. We give the best possible advice and garner the best possible reception from our fans.
That's not exactly what we hear, Mr. Kotick.
Well, it's true. Besides, we're not killing the franchise. Yet.
What do you mean by yet, Bobby?
You see, we're not exactly calling it quits just yet for Guitar Hero. We were simply not going to release any more new IPs of the brand until after 2011.
But Bobby, you just said it wasn't commercially beneficial anymore, and you were talking about nipping it in the bud, and your press release specifically states the company has disbanded Activision's publishing Guitar Hero business unit.
Well, yeah, I guess I should say that you shouldn't get your hopes up, because chances are if it isn't profitable now, then fucking get that shit out of my face.
Alright, next question then, Bobby. What about your thoughts on the discontinuation of DJ Hero?
DJ what? Is that some kind of sick porno or something?
No, but...
Do you know why they decided to make a new Indiana Jones after all this time? Or why they are finally finishing up production on Duke Nukem Forever? Don't make me bring up the incredible new trilogy of Star Wars movies that were ingeniously released. It's because the fans want it.
Could you please elaborate further?
Take Tupac and Michael Jackson for example. They both supposedly killed themselves, and their respective bands' popularity and album sales skyrocketed through the roof while they were off in the Caribbean sipping pina coladas off each other's belly buttons.
With all due respect, Bobby, neither of those 2 musicians killed themselves, and both are certifiably deceased.
But that's beyond the point. Guitar Hero is at the cusp of its greatness. Given the lifelike graphics, incredible music, amazingness for parties, and being the perfect tool for getting laid. I'm going to be a little frank here and just say that Guitar Hero is undoubtedly kicking Rock Band's ass. No questions asked. Besides, if we say that Guitar Hero is dead, more people will read the article, buy the games, and we can rip them off easily. And we all know how much I love money, so of course my business tactic executives are saying this is a brilliant idea. And by business tactic executives I am of course referring to my penis.
Bobby, what you saying is incredibly contrived and you contradicting yourself after every second. Are you sure you mentally fit to be having this interview, let alone be running an entire company?
Girlie, you don't know the first thing about running a company. You know nothing about what it takes to run a goddamn Deus Ex Machina and certainly have no idea how many Eye of the Tiger montages I've had to do in fucking Russia to get to where I am today. Jesus Christ, you have absolutely no idea how tiny your dick has to be in order to offset the huge amounts of money I have.
Bobby, don't you know you're just an insane, megalomaniac with short-term memory loss and that isn't even the correct usage of Deus Ex Machina.
Luckily for all those real-time strategy and driving game players, we just opened up a brand new Call of Duty studio, designed for the sole purpose of doing absolutely nothing, except for ripping off the chinks.
So not only did you cease and desist True Crime Hong Kong, Guitar Hero and Tony Hawk, but you opened a studio for a game series that already has 4 other developing studios making it? Don't you think you're going to drive that series into the ground as well?
Like I said, if it will put me in the 0.001% profit margin, then by God without a second thought I'll do it.
But Bobby.
Enough with the Bobby. I'm not a 47-year-old man with a second-grade education. And good going, there's another $686 you owe me. That's like 5 times you've mentioned my name over the course of this interview. Looks like I'll be able to buy another high-class stripper at Applebee's tonight.
But don't you have a wife and kids?
Yeah, but I have a shitload of money, so what are they going to do? Divorce me? I will divorce them back. Sue me? Hell, I'll sue them back. Did you see what I did to No Doubt and that Jorge and Stephanie? And what about Infinity Ward? Yeah, those guys can go screw themselves.
But Bobby, wouldn't you technically be suing yourself?
Fuck off, you stupid cunt. And make me a goddamn ham and cheese woman? I win.